I'm your 47th District State Representative, Mark Hargrove. Thank you for trusting me to serve the many communities in our district, which includes Auburn, Kent, Renton, Covington, Black Diamond, and Ravensdale. We have dynamic communities that work together to solve problems, which is what I will continue to do as your state representative. Please remember that I work for you. The week of January 30th was an exciting week for me in the legislature. As many of you know, the state Supreme Court recently ruled in the McCleary education funding case. Basically, the justices gave those crafting the state budget a bad grade because they are not treating education as the paramount duty our state constitution says it is. I could not agree more. Drawing down education funding, the same as other state programs and agencies, does not follow the Constitution. And it has led to years of budgets that cut education while funding non-essential programs. This week, I co-sponsored a bill to fix this. House Bill 2533 would require a K-12 budget be passed and signed by the governor before money goes out to any other government programs. This will take the politics out of funding our schools and let parents and students know we are putting them first. I think it's a good message to send and a very workable plan moving forward. The bill received a hearing on January 31st and received strong support from the stakeholders, including the Parent-Teacher Association, public school employees, the Washington Education Association, and the Partnership for Learning, among others. It's not the whole solution, but it is a step in the right direction to both follow our state constitution's directive and do what is right to ensure our kids get an opportunity at a great education. To go along with our Fund Education First plan, we created a basic education budget that we talked about with the press on February 2nd. The governor's proposed budget would cut $630 million from the K-12 education system, which includes cuts to levy equalization and trimming 4 days from the school year, among many other items. Our budget plan spends $580 million more on basic education within current tax revenue. We preserve levy equalization, which is a promise the legislature made to school districts around the state to ensure equal funding to schools. Cuts to levy equalization would hurt schools in just about every school district in the state. We also fund the full 180-day school year, all-day kindergarten, and K-3 class size funding for at-risk kids and transportation. While there are some good programs outside of basic education, those are not included in our basic education package. Instead, we applied that money to funding that would go out to school districts. This allows local teachers, principals, and administrators in a school district to have more flexibility with their dollars to fund the programs that fit the needs of their student populations. So this portion of the funding doesn't really change, just how schools can use it is a lot more flexible. It's hard to break the status quo in Olympia, but if there ever was a time, it's now. I'm not in the majority party and I don't make the final decisions, but I can help shape the debate and offer ideas that ensure our budget is prioritized and that education gets the first dollar, not the last. If we fund education first, there is no need to hold our kids' education hostage for a tax increase. If the majority party chooses to send a tax measure to the November ballot, it should not be to pay for basic education, public safety, or care for our most vulnerable. I always welcome your thoughts and ideas on issues as we move forward. Thank you for the opportunity to serve as your local representative.